This is Terry Cleaver here reporting for Dover Community Radio at the Community Safety Day here on the 26th of June in Dover's Pencester Gardens. Here I am at the Environment Agency stall. Could you please tell us who you are?
My name's Tom Reed. I work in the Fisheries, Recreation and Biodiversity team based in Canterbury, but looking after this area.
And what do you do as part of your role at the Environment Agency?
My job is to work with a variety of teams within the agency, and then with people like the councils, both the town and the district, with the River Dour steering group, and with other people. The White Cliffs Countryside Partnership would be another example, the whole community, to help improve the quality of the river, both as a scenic site and also as a home for wildlife.
And why is it specifically important to work on the river and make it a site for wildlife?
Dover is incredibly lucky. It has one of only 2 chalk streams in all of Kent. So because it's so privileged, it's really important that the good qualities of chalk streams be protected, and in places where perhaps there's some pollution in the past, we can then work to improve it, so enhance it. Sometimes that would mean putting plants in, because the plants provide food for fish by providing a home for insects. Without the plants, you can't have the insects and you can't have the fish, such as the trout that the Dour is well known for.
Could you tell us a little bit about the trout in the River Dour?
The River Dour has brown trout in it. It should have sea trout as well, and they're a type of trout very similar to brown trout, but that go out to sea for part of their lifetime. At the moment, they're not able to make that migration, and one of the responsibilities of the Environment Agency is to promote that migration of sea trout. So we're working on that. But in the meantime, what we need to do is to make sure that there is enough water in the right places so that fish have somewhere to live and can thrive in the River Dour.
Could you please tell us a little bit about the other wildlife in the River Dour?
In addition to the brown trout, we also have things like bullhead, which are a special biodiversity action plan species. There are also eels, and a long time ago someone said they found a salmon. If we could get salmon back into the River Dour, that would be fantastic, but it's not likely to happen in the near future. Also, there's a whole range of insect species found in there, and all sorts of plants, things like water buttercup, water dock, water forget-me-not. Lots of these things, they're water plants, so another one would be water mint. A whole range of things which make the river a very, very pretty place to be beside.
Could you tell us a little bit about the work you're doing on the River Dour to improve the wildlife and make it a recreational facility?
In various places, for example up at Temple Ewell, beside the police station, and at Barton Path, we've changed the shape of the river by cutting a deep channel. We've done some planting, and between them, the deeper channel and the planting means that fish then have deep water to live in, particularly in the middle of the summer when water levels drop, and that the plants can support the insects that the fish then feed on.
Could you tell us a little bit about how people can get information on the River Dour and what you're doing here?
To get information about the river, people can call the Environment Agency on 08 708 506 506. But if they see a problem in the river, please call us on our free phone hotline number, which is 0800 80 70 60.
And finally, can you tell us why it is important to attend events like the Community Safety Day from the Environment Agency's point of view?
There are very few occasions when so many people gather for such an important amount of information about fire and police and so on. Flooding, which is dealt with by colleagues, is another very important issue that is close to many people's heart.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.